So I'm gonna make a little quick video. And this video is going to be saying the pros and cons. Basically what I talked about in my live stream. If you did not catch it, here it is again. I'm just gonna talk about a few things. Mostly the wide receivers, corners, Derek Barnett, and Mac Hollins. So first and foremost, I just want to point out that Nelson Agholor is done. Alright? We need to push Nelson Agholor away. He only had 2 plays. One play was the 2-point conversion, which he dropped. He couldn't catch it. He couldn't come up with a catch. And then, of course, you had the Jets sweep. Now, I don't put all the blame on him because this play wasn't a good play call on 2nd and inches. It was a terrible trick play that did not work at all. Zach Ertz missed a block. Nelson Agholor wasn't too quick enough to make a cut, and he lost 1 yard. It was bad. You didn't see him for the rest of the game. He wasn't able to get open. It was bad. He's done. Derek Barnett, 2 sacks, 4 tackles. This guy's he's a beast. He's quick off the ball, and he's just really athletic. You can't deny that he has some talent, and I can't wait to see him play more often in the league. Carson Wentz is the guy. He is the guy that's going to lead us to a championship, or at least the playoffs. At bare minimum this year, playoffs. But this is our guy. He is going to get us what we want, and he played out of his mind. He didn't play out of his mind, but he played really well today. 4 completions out of 4 attempts, 56 yards and a touchdown to Mac Hollins. Mac Hollins had 4 receptions out of 64 yards and a 38-yard catch and run. He stiff-armed 2 defenders, throwing them both down to the ground as he tiptoed almost out of bounds, but into the end zone. And it was an amazing play. Got me jumping out of my seats because this is the offense. This is the starting offense that was on the field up against the starting defense of the Packers. That's big news right there to see. Oh my God. Doug Peterson, like I said, your play calling needs to be better. The corners. Now, this is little 50-50, okay? I didn't go too full into detail because my stream was more like, we're just talking about a bunch of different things, and I was trying to help people who missed the game, recap on what they missed, who did what, who did this, who did that, was it good, was it bad? Jalen Mills played decent, I expected him to play decent. I expected to see some improvement, and I did. In my personal opinion, he was the best corner on the field. He didn't miss anything. He was always contesting every single play. He made some good plays. In the end, it was all good for him. Patrick Robinson did decent. He wasn't great. He wasn't good. He did decent. He didn't get burned at all. He was playing the number 2 wide receiver, of course. Jordy Nelson wasn't in either, so of course, But he didn't do bad. That's the thing. He wasn't burned like he was in practice and in training camp and stuff. He did pretty good. Rasul Douglas, he didn't impress me, but he was okay. He didn't get burned. He really didn't make any huge plays. He didn't miss anything or anything like that, but he was okay. CJ Smith needs to go. He got burned on back-to-back plays, one of which was a touchdown. It was a bad game for him. Mike Mayock was saying that he was given this opportunity and was well-deserved. Well, guess what? He blew it, in my personal opinion, because he didn't do anything. He didn't impress me at all. It was bad for him. Overall, the corners weren't bad. Ron Brooks got injured, and it's disappointing to see him get injured. But Terrence Brooks, he showed up, had some pretty good tackles, had some pretty good plays out there at safety. All in all, was really good. Fletcher Cox and Jordan Hicks, the front 7, I'm telling you, is going to be top 5. I'm telling you, it's going to be one of the best in the league. Fletcher Cox and Jordan Hicks, I believe, teamed up, stripped the ball. Patrick Robinson came up with the football, and it was one of the best plays out of the second quarter, out of our defense. And when our starting defense was on the field, the Packers couldn't do anything. I know, again, they didn't have Aaron Rodgers or Jordy Nelson playing. They were sitting out, but this is our starting defensive front going up against their offensive front, and they played tremendously, in my personal opinion. It was all good. Pressure was really good. Brandon Graham got a lot of pressure off the edge. It was really good. Chris Long got some pretty good pressure. Barnett got some pretty good pressure. It was all very well executed defensive-wise. And the last thing that I wanted to target, what is it exactly? Oh, I know. Jordan Matthews is the man. Nelson Agholor is not. Case in point, move on from Nelson Agholor. Nelson Agholor, move on from Philly. Please. Subscribe if you're new. I make videos every single day. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Sacred Gary. And I'll see you all in the next video. Fly Eagles Fly. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.